guys, welcome back to the channel. So today this video is going to be filmed in two different places in my room, but I'm coming on here to show you guys all of my entire Sarah J Maas collection. I don't have a good bookshelf, so I don't have a specific bookshelf for any of that stuff, but I'm going to first go on here and show you guys the ones that I have on my Kindle. So for my Kindle, you can't really see it because it is a darker screen, but I do have the entire Agatar series on here, and then I have the entire Throne of Glass series on here. And then as audiobooks, I have the entire Throne of Glass audiobook series, and then I just have A Court of Mist and Fury and A Court of War, is it War? Wings and Ruin. So the Agamoth and Aga War, I have that entire series as audiobooks. Now, onto the actual physical books. We're going to start with the Crescent City series. So I have the first one in hardback and the second one in hardback. I think that these are probably the prettiest ones in the hardback area, because first, just the book in general is the white with the blue is really pretty, but just the inside of it is also really pretty. I'm glad, I wish that all of hers had the stuff like that on it. Now, I haven't read these yet. I haven't read this series. I'm still on the Throne of Glass series, but that's the hardback of the first one, and this is the hardback of the second one. This is the hardback of the first one. This one is A Sky of Earth and Blood. I think it's super pretty as well. Now, I originally was not going to get the hardbacks in these. I was originally just going to stick with the paperbacks because I like the paperbacks better. But I started thinking about it, and if I read this soon, I won't be able to get the second book in paperback for a while because it don't come out until September. But the third one I think comes out in January in this series, and it's obviously going to come out in hardcover first. So I want to be able to read, continue on the series and stuff. So that's another reason I got the hardbacks. But next is the Throne of Glass series, and I'm just going to start with it, how it is on my shelf. So this is going to be the last book in the series that I start with first. I have not read this one yet. This is the one I'm on, though. I'm probably going to pick it up either today or tomorrow. But yeah, so this is a new cover, and then I have the paperback of all of these that I'm going to show you right now is the new cover, and I've read all of them but that one, this one, and then I think I'm going to get new ones of these ones because as you see, it's not very floppy, and I know that they have some out there that's really floppy and stuff, and that's the ones I like. So I may or may not, but I'm not too sure because I did tab this. So I don't want to get new ones and have to re-tap it all over again. But I just want it all to match the floppiness of it. But this is the Queen of Shadows. This is Air of Fire. This is another non-floppy one. And I did actually find a floppy one at the store the other day when I went. And I almost picked it up so I can have both, all of mine to be floppy. But like I said again, I've already tabbed this and I don't want to re-tab it. And this is the first one I did tab in the series. When I read it, this was the first one that I was like, oh yeah, let me tap this. Let me fix this tab. So I think that's another reason I don't want to get the new one, because I don't want to have to re-tab all of it. And then I read this one. So like I said, this was the first one I tabbed. So I read it to where I read this one and then this one. I hate the fact that I did this. This one's very floppy too. And then these two I didn't tab. So I do have to reread them so I can tab them, but there is Crown of Midnight and Throne of Glass. So far that's my Sarah J. Maas collection, like over on this side. So I'm gonna put all these up and then I'm gonna move the camera to the other side to show you that entire collection. So y'all can get like how it actually looks on the shelf. And then most of the time I just have my Kindle like right up here. So this is how it looks on the shelf. Now I'm gonna move to this side. So I'm gonna put you guys like right on my Colleen Hoover books because that's just the easiest to do. And then I'll take you up to the top to show you the ones I have at the top in a minute. But guys, I have a crick in my neck and it really hurts. Okay, you can't see me. Okay, so we're gonna start with the other one that was over there. So I just have the paper pack of the Crescent City series. I did order the paperback of the second one of this, but like I said, that don't come out until, I'm gonna put a shirt on, guys, give me a second. That don't come out until September. So whenever that comes out, that will also be in my collection. And I did pre-order the hardbacks of the new cover of Throne of Glass, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep those or not. Like if I'm going to keep that one ordered. So anyway, on to the Agatar series. I do have the first one in the paperback, the second one in the paperback. And then I have another one of the second one in the paperback. The main reason I got this, like if y'all follow my TikTok, you know why I got a new one. And these are the ones that you buy separately, and it doesn't come in like a box set. Because me personally, I didn't like the white down here, the white strip at the bottom, so I didn't want to get that. So I did spend a little bit more money just to get the originals, but it's okay. Anyway, the main reason was because if you can't see, it's curved right here. I also wrote my name in here, which I'm not going to go into detail with it. And so I didn't want all that, but it also is 2 different colors if you look, like, and I wanted it to match the rest, so I did get a new one. So that just belongs right behind all of my Agatar. And then a Court of Wings and Ruin, and then a Court of Frost and Starlight. These I've noticed aren't very floppy, and I don't really like the fact that they aren't that floppy, honestly. I would say out of all of them, this is the most floppy one, but it could be because I've already read this one. And then a Court of Silver and Flames, this is literally like a 0 with the floppiness. So yeah. And then I'm gonna give this one a like 7. This is the Barnes and Noble edition of the Court of Silver and Flame. Now I don't understand why they couldn't make them all like this. Doesn't make sense to me, because this one's a little floppier, but this one has been read too. So I haven't read it. I haven't read the second one yet. But I got that from one of my friends, and she had already read it, so that's why it's already been read. So maybe they'll get better once they get read. And I'm also not that book girly that's like not gonna mess up her books or break the spines and stuff, because like sometimes it's very inevitable and you're just gonna break the spine. That's just my opinion. Anyway, moving on. So I'm gonna do the hardcover. So I bought these separately too, and the only reason I bought them separate instead of the box set is because I wanted the color of the book to be the color of the book. So this one's red, obviously. And then I have, again, 2 of these. Now, I'll show you why I have 2 of these. Now, this one is like a mint color. And I knew that wasn't the correct color, so I wanted to repurchase it somewhere else. I got this one off Amazon, this one at Walmart. So, as you see, they're literally 2 different colors. This was the color I wanted. This was the color I got. So, all I did was just ordered one at Walmart, and because I ordered it first off Amazon, and then I noticed that it was the mint color instead of the vibrant green color, and I was like, why is it mint? Like, that's not the color it's supposed to be. It wasn't, but we got it fixed. And then if you look at the sides, you can also tell, like, this one's more vibrant than this one. So, and then I got the hardback of this one, which is just a pretty pink. I think it's so pretty. And like the new copies of the Throne of Glass series also had colors. And then the hardback of this one, blue. This one is a cord of silver and flame. Not a silver and flame. A cord of frost and starlight. And then a cord of silver and flames, and this one's orange, and it has a different inlining. I think that they all should match. Like, I don't like the fact that they don't all match. So that kind of makes me feel weird. And then I literally just have all the dust jackets for the Throne of Glass series. And the the Agatar series. And I'll show you in a few seconds why I have that. And then I have some posters, but I'm not, like, I don't know where those are at. But I do have them somewhere that came with the Throne of Glass hardbacks and paperbacks. Okay, speaking of Throne of Glass paperbacks, okay. Let me move that book out of the way. So, I know you can't see me, and I'm sorry. Give me a second. I'll try to fix it. Okay. Fixed. Oh, look at the cutie. So, I have the paperback of Kingdom of Ash. This one is smaller than the original, the new copies. And it's just because the pages, it's the same pages, but the pages are super thin. And I don't really care for the thin pages. I don't like that at all, but it's whatever. And these also aren't as floppy as the other ones. Tower of Dawn. I think this is probably my favorite cover. Empire of Storms. I really like all the covers, but I would say that one or one of the other ones that I'll show you when I'm talking about. Queen of Shadows. Heir of Fire. So when I picked this book up earlier when I was showing y'all the new copy, I forgot how small this book was. Compared to the other ones I just read, that one's super small. And compared, like, these last 3, it's super small. The Assassin's Blade. Crown of Dawn. Crown of Midnight. I really like this cover too, but that's not the cover I was talking about. This one's my favorite, I think, as well. But just the normal Throne of Glass cover. But I haven't touched these. Like, I haven't read these ones at all. I've been reading the new copies. Whenever I go to reread the series, I'll probably read this copy of it. Okay, that is all of the Sarah J. Maas on these shelves. Now I'm going to bring you up to the top. Let me show you guys. Looks is like this, and then whenever I get the second one in this series, I'm going to obviously move that. And then this one's like that. And this one's just like that. So I had y'all sitting right here. Go to the top. And I'm not going to sit down for this one. I'm just going to point them out because I don't want to pull all these down. But these are all the old. These are why I had the dust jackets. These are all the old original covers. So all I did was buy the hardback of the original for it's $109 on Amazon. I don't know if it still is. And then I just bought the Nerdy Ink dust jackets and put them on here. For a long time, like, I was never interested in reading the Throne of Glass series, but I just wanted the Throne of Glass in hardback just so I can have these, because I thought these were so beautiful. So I ended up getting them. I was going to use, and these books are also black, like they're just the normal black ones. I was also going to get the hardback of the new copies and just put them on, the Nerdy Ink ones on the new copies. But when I was reading it, they said it was better to just use the old copies because the new ones, the Nerdy Ink Just Jackets, won't really fit. And these, to me, didn't really fit that great, but it still fit. So, on to the Agatar series. We also have all the Nerdy Ink dust jackets on these, and the original ones is down there with the ones that I showed y'all earlier. So these are the ones that I did get out of. So I did buy the box set of this one, and the difference between buying them in a box set and the ones like that have is the color of the book. So this one is red, and inside of it, like right here, the interlaying is gray, or like, and all of them they're gray, and then the color of the book is the color of the, like, this part of it. So this one's red, green, which I just showed you all those. So if you buy them in the box set, it's going to come with those dust jackets on it, but they're going to just be the black ones. And then it's going to be, the inside is going to be the color of the book. So let me, maybe I'll do the blue ones because it's smaller. So this one's a Court of Frost and Starlight, and then the inside is just blue. So that's the main difference, is all these books are going to be black. So if you get the box set, they're going to be black. They're not going to be the color of it. And also this one is going to be the thicker one rather than the smaller one. So anyway, that is the final of my Sarah J. Maas haul or collection. Oh, and I have a bunch of Throne of Glass stickers, but I don't know where those are at either. So, but that is the majority of the Sarah J. Maas collection. Now, like I said, I did pre-order the box set of the new copies of the hardback. And I don't think the box set of the paperback has came out yet, or I don't even know if it's going to come out. So you can keep that in mind. I did spend quite a penny on those, but it's okay. It's worth it. On all of my Sarah J. Maas, I'm spending quite a penny. So yeah, y'all just let me know if you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go take a shower, and hopefully I can, you know, fix my neck from it to stop hurting and stuff. So